Watch America's favorite trivia game, Trivial Pursuit, with Wink Martindale. Today at 1 on the Family Channel.
Today, one of these 4 players will win a fabulous vacation to the Bahamas as we play America's newest game, Shuffle, the interactive game. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Randy West. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shuffle, the interactive game. We have an exciting new game where not only do the players in the studio compete, but several times during the course of this show, you at home will get a chance to win prizes by playing a game very similar to the one we're playing here. All you need is a touch-tone phone. Do you have a touch-tone phone? Then play our game. Stick around for that. In the meantime, let's meet our 4 studio players. We have Donald Rose. Don is a computer consultant from New York, New York. Next is Debbie Bergio, a housewife from Mexico, Missouri. Never been there, never heard of it, but I'm sure it's a nice place. John Garrett is a banker from Concord, California. And Mike Andrews is a box office manager from Detroit, Michigan. Give yourselves a bit of applause. Why not? You're applauding yourselves. Good luck, players. These 4 will compete in our elimination contest. And what we're looking for, really, is one Shuffle champion of the day who will win this very nice prize.
Today's winner and a guest will jet away to the Bahamas Princess Resort on exciting Grand Bahama Island, offering golf, tennis, swimming, and international entertainment from Bahamas Princess Resort. Great prize, Wink.
Indeed, Randy. And by the way, in addition to the trip to the Bahamas, you receive a man's gold ring. Now, if Debbie wins, well... Okay, players, we start round 1 by showing you a list of answers that we've shuffled. For example, look at this list, if you will, please. Contralto, bass, tenor, and baritone. And the question that goes with this list is, which operatic voice is the lowest? Or should I say, which operatic voice is the lowest? Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad, which corresponds to that answer. So if you knew the top answer was number 2, bass, the lowest, all you'd have to do is push number 2 on your keypad. After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine which of the 3 remaining items, contralto, tenor, and baritone, would come next. So in this case, you would press number 4 for baritone. And by the way, tenor is next, followed by contralto, highest, but you knew that. You can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer and up to 500 points for the second answer. And the faster you punch in, of course, with the correct answer, the more points you score. After we play 3 lists, the 3 players with the highest scores will move on to the second round. So let's begin by looking at the first shuffled list of answers. Here it is. Free parking, boardwalk, go to jail, jail. Starting from go in Monopoly, which of these spaces would you reach first? Mike's a Monopoly player. He's the only one who got it. Jail. Jail the answer. For more points, which is the next space you'd reach? 3 of you studied that Monopoly board very carefully. Very good. Free parking, the answer. John, you missed that one. Followed by go to jail and boardwalk. Remember, you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer, 500 points for the second answer, and your scores are always determined by how fast you punched in your answers. So let's reveal the total scores for that first question. And there they are. John has yet to get on the board, and our leader is Mike with 1,098 points. Question number 2. Here is your shuffle list. Take a look at this one. Declaration of Independence signers, constitutional amendments, presidential assassinations, original colonies. Players, what have there been more of in the course of American history? Missed it. Donald got it. The answer, Declaration of Independence signers. There were 56. For more points, what historical item is associated with the next highest number? Everybody got it. Constitutional amendments. 27 of those, followed by original colonies. Of course, there were 13. And presidential assassinations, 4. Let's total up your scores. Our 3 leading players to this point in the game are Donald, Debbie, and Mike. So, John, that means you got to really do well on this question, all right? Let's go to our final question now. This is the shuffled list you need to study. Yellow Submarine, Blue Velvet, Red River, Green Card. Which colorfully titled movie was made first? answers, Red River. 3 of you got it. 1948 was the year. Which movie came next? Donald, Debbie, and Mike got it. Yellow Submarine, 1968, followed by Blue Velvet in 1986, and Green Card, 1990. Let's total up our final scores. And our 3 finalists are Donald, Debbie, and Mike. And Donald, you ended up with the highest score, by the way, 3,107 points. Congratulations to the 3 of you. John, we have to say goodbye to you, but we do have some nice parting gifts, and our thanks for playing Interactive Shuffle.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Well, you see how we play the game. If you'd like to get in on some of the fun of it, here's your chance at home to be a game show contestant and win prizes as well. Watch this.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hi, it's time for a Shuffle Play Break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1 Texas, 2 New York, 3 Alaska, and 4 Wisconsin. Here's the question. In which state will you find the most dairy cows? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer. Number 4, Wisconsin, over 1.5 million on your touchtone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 2, New York, over 750,000, is the next state with the most dairy cows. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, the incredible sweater machine allows a beginner to knit like a pro in just a few hours. Knit sweaters, blankets, and afghans easily and inexpensively in just one night by Regal Advantage. Today's Play Break winners will compete in our weekly playoff for a fabulous Bahamas Princess Vacation for 2 on the Grand Bahama Island. And remember our newest edition, Play TV 1, where members only can play for a special grand prize each week. Coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Our players are online, so let's begin. Here's your first list. Days that shook the world, years BC, days in May, seconds over Tokyo. In film titles, which are there more of? The answer is years BC, 1 million years BC. For more points, what comes next? Seconds over Tokyo, 30, followed by 10 days that shook the world and 7 days in May. Question number 2. Your choices are Ohio, Massachusetts, Virginia, and Texas. In which state are more presidents buried? The answer, the state of Virginia. 7 presidents buried there. What comes next for more points? Ohio, 5, followed by Massachusetts and Texas. Here's your last list. Pablo Morales, Mark Spitz, Greg Louganis, and Johnny Weissmuller. Who won an Olympic gold medal first? Correct answer would be Johnny Weissmuller. He did it in 1924. To pick up more points, who comes next? Mark Spitz in 72, followed by Greg Louganis and Pablo Morales. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you too can play and win. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks to all of our players at home who played along with that game. If you didn't get a chance to play that time around, we'll be coming up on another play break right after this round between Donald, Debbie, and Mike, who played an excellent round 1. Got 3 more questions now for our studio players, and after that, we'll be down to our 2 finalists who will get to compete in round 3 to determine today's studio winner. And that's not a shabby trip, is it? Boy, that's a beauty. All of our player scores are back to 0. Here is our first of 3 shuffled lists. Study carefully the United States, China, Japan, and Germany. My question is, which of these nations is bordered by more countries? Debbie looks looks down, sees she's the only one with a lit telephone. You got it. China 16 for more points. Which nation is bordered by the second most countries? Everybody answered rightly. Germany, 9, followed by the United States, 2, and Japan, 0. Let's reveal the scores for question 1. Debbie out in front, 1,022 points. 440 for Donald, Mike 367. Moving on to question number 2. Study this shuffled list. Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, Ankylosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus rex. Which of these dinosaurs was the largest on average? Debbie and Mike, you're right, with Brontosaurus 80 to 100 feet long. For more points, which was the next largest dinosaur? Everybody answered rightly on that one. Tyrannosaurus rex, 40 to 50 feet long, followed by Stegosaurus, 20 to 27 feet long, and Ankylosaurus, 15 feet long. So let's total up your scores and see the 2 players in the lead to this point. Before we move on to the next question, it's Debbie and Mike. Mike is 16-17 for second place. Donald at 936. You got to do well on this question to continue. Here's the final question of the round. This will determine who will move on to our final round. Your shuffle list reads, "Oh, pretty woman. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, Susanna. Oh, you beautiful doll." Which song was written first? You got in fast on that. We could have saved about 9 seconds. Oh, Susanna, 1848. You're right. For more points, though, which song was written next? I don't think either one of you players remember that year. I don't think you were around then, but it was Oh, You Beautiful Doll. And Mike and Debbie got it, 1911. Followed by Oh, What a Beautiful Morning, 1943, and Oh, Pretty Woman, written by Roy Orbison in 1964, later featured in a very big hit movie. Let's total everything up and see who's moving on to our final round. There they are, Debbie and Mike. 3,600 to Debbie and Mike 2,900. Congratulations to the 2 of you. We have to say goodbye to Donald, but we do have some nice parting gifts, and our thanks for being with us, Donald, on our show. We'll be back with our 2 finalists to determine today's winner after we once again give you at home a chance to be a winner as well. It's easy. Take a look.
Order the answers and you're playing Shuffle, the interactive game on the Family Channel.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hello, it's time for a Shuffle play break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1 Advil, 2 Bayer, 3 Tylenol, and 4 Anacin. And here's the question. Which brand of non-prescription painkiller is the most popular? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer. Number 3, Tylenol, $805 million a year on your touch-tone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 1 Advil, $345 million a year, is the next most popular. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, the Armatron All-Sport Chronograph. Tough, rugged, water-resistant with alarm and dual time. Armatron, the best price quality watch in America. Today's play break winners will compete in our weekly playoff for a fabulous Bahamas Princess Vacation for 2 on the Grand Bahama Island. And remember our newest edition, Play TV 1, where members only can play for a special grand prize each week. Coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Our players are online, so let's begin. Here's your first list. Fried chicken, chicken nuggets or strips, barbecue chicken, grilled or broiled chicken. When people order chicken at a restaurant, which way do they order it most often? They order fried chicken the most, 53%. For more points, what comes next? Chicken nuggets or strips, 20%, then grilled or broiled chicken and barbecue chicken. Look at these names on this list. Willard Scott, J. Fred Muggs, Barbara Walters, and Deborah Norville. Who was a regular on the Today Show first? Remember the monkey? J. Fred Muggs. The year was 1953. For more points, who comes next? Barbara Walters in 63, followed by Willard Scott and Deborah Norville. Here's the last list. Pikes Peak, Mont Blanc, Mount Everest, Mount McKinley. Which mountain is the highest? Would you like to try to climb Mount Everest? It's the highest. For more points, which one's next highest? The answer, Mount McKinley, followed by Mont Blanc and Pikes Peak. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you too can play and win. I'm Wink Martindale. Look for Boggle play breaks during the games on FAM. You can play along with others in your own home by touch-tone phone to win fabulous prizes.
I got it! Oh, I can't believe it!
Today, starting at noon on the Family Channel. Welcome back, everybody. And by the way, to all of you players at home who did play the game, thank you so much. I hope you did well. I hope you won. And if you didn't get a chance to play that time, we'll be coming up on another play break right after this round between Debbie and Mike. They did very well to this point. Now, from 4 to 3 to 2, who will end up on top? 3 more questions for our final 2 players. This will determine today's winner, who will receive that marvelous trip to the Bahamas, and our runner-up will get this prize. Randy?
Wink, our runner-up, will receive Kawai's 61-note full-size keyboard. Features touch sensitivity and exclusive one-finger ad-lib that lets you play like a pro in seconds.
Okay, both of our player scores are back to 0. A trip to the Bahamas is at stake. First of 3 shuffled lists. Oprah Winfrey, Phil Donahue, Vicki Lawrence, and Geraldo Rivera. Question, whose daytime talk show premiered first? He was indeed the forerunner, Phil Donahue, 1967. You got it. For extra points, whose talk show appeared next? On that list, Mike knew it. Oprah Winfrey. That was 1986, followed by Geraldo Rivera in 87 and Vicki Lawrence in 1992. Let's reveal the scores for question 1. There they are with Mike 1,333 points and Debbie at 840 points. Moving to question 2. This is your next shuffled list. Wyoming, Arizona, Alaska, and Rhode Island. Players, which of these states has the fewest people? Nobody hit number 1 on that phone pad. Wyoming, about 466,000. Try to pick up some points with this. Which state has the next fewest people? Both of them light up with Alaska, about 587,000, followed by Rhode Island, about 1 million, and Arizona has about 3,800,000. Let's total up the scores and see who's in the lead to this point. Boy, that was close. 427 to 429. 1762 for you, Mike. Debbie with 1267, so you have to do well on this final question. The final question of the round to determine our winner of the trip to the Bahamas. This is your shuffled list. Doughboy, GI, Yankee, Minuteman. What term for a U.S. military man came first? Both of you came in early on that one. Minuteman, Revolutionary War, you're right. Which military term came next? Well, Debbie, you came in with the only answer, and it was fast, so that should help your score. Yankee, the Civil War, followed by Doughboy, World War I, and GI, World War II. Okay, that last one could have saved you, Debbie, but we'll soon know as we total up the scores. Take a deep breath. Remember, somebody's going to the Bahamas. Total up the scores. Today's winner is Mike. Look at this score. 2,560 points for Mike. Debbie, 2,543 points. On that last question, not quite enough points. So, Mike, congratulations. You've won the fabulous trip to the Bahamas. And we have this for you as well. Randy?
Mike, you'll set the style for elegance in the Bahamas and always wearing this Landstrom's original Black Hills Gold Creations men's black onyx ring, crafted in traditional yellow, pink, and green Black Hills Gold since 1919. From Landstrom's, congratulations, Mike.
So, Mike, you win the Bahamas trip and the man's gold ring worth over $3,400. Sorry we have to say goodbye to Debbie, but you'll receive a fun keyboard, and our thanks for playing Shuffle.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back with Mike in just a moment, but first let's give you at home a chance to get in on the fun one more time and win some prizes too. Take a
Win prizes like this, playing Family Channel Interactive Play Breaks.
Wallace Silversmith's $1,500 5-piece tea service. Elegantly designed with grace and style for all of your special occasions. Furnished by Wallace Silversmith.
Thanks for playing the game at home. Mike, enjoy the Bahamas. I'm Wink, and I'm late. See you next time. Leah Liv. Bye-bye.
Some of our participants will receive Cutco's Kitchenette Cutlery Set. Comes with the 5 most commonly used kitchen tools in a convenient storage tray. Quality cutlery made in America by Cutco. Stiff Stuff's his or her gift assortment, featuring California juices, spray-on styling gels. Everything you need for styling, sprays, mists, mousse, and gels from Stiff Stuff. Pasta Mamas brings convenience to gourmet cooking with their line of dessert pastas and sauces, furnished by Pasta Mamas. Julie Pomerantz Westbury Baker's Rack, designed in solid wrought iron with sturdy wood grain shells, functional and decorative, styled to add charm to any decor. From Julie Pomerantz. Hatteras Hammock's unique single-seater hanging porch or garden swing. Hand-woven cotton rope promises durability and many relaxing hours. From Hatteras Hammocks.
There's nothing like the Family Channel, and there's nothing like the challenge of Trivial Pursuit. Next,